I have some good news. As per usual, between the last episode and this one, I've been doing some farming. And what I'm about to say does not apply to this boss because farming this boss is very annoying for us. Most of the characters that we're building are pyro, and this thing has a pyro shield very obviously. So this is still a pain to take down. That's good news. The 2 drops, not good news. This is though. However, as I've been farming, I've been primarily using this team. And the other day while I was farming, for the first time on this account, I thought to myself, oh, we're actually starting to do damage and clear things quicker. As I've said many times on this specific account, it feels like our progress has been super slow. But the fact that I'm getting to the point where I can farm without worrying about characters dying every 2 seconds, and we can take down most enemies without it being a 20-minute fight, barring this guy, I was very happy to realize that. And I'm hoping that today we can take that even further. Because with this takedown of the crab, that might be the last time I ever have to fight that boss on this account, as our Gaming now has all of the necessary boss drops to be max ascended. Now, I guess where there's good news, there's also bad news, which is I kind of forgot to go collect these again. But that's okay, because I need to collect more of the Star Conches and more of the Clearwater Jade, and then obviously those. So I am going to start out with the Star Conches, and I will be swapping back to the team that actually feels like it does damage. There we go. All of the Star Conches are collected, and I may only be able to craft 19 of these, but that is actually all that we're gonna need because sucrose is about to pop off. Ready? Crafting number 1, we get 4 bonus. Crafting number 2, we get 1. We were so close. While we are here though, I'm gonna just try to make as many of these as I can. I can't get enough. See, right now, Chevreuse could be ascended, but if I ascend Chevreuse, I probably can't max ascend Gaming. However, I finally did have some extra Stardust, which allowed me to get the other dust, and so we can come in here. I don't think I'm building any Geo characters right now, and we'll do more crafting. Oh, wow. I killed 2 slimes, and back-to-back, they dropped the highest drop, meaning this is a huge moment for this account, because we can finally max ascend our first character. And out of all of these people, Gaming is the first one. I forgot about that. But you know what they say? The second max ascended character in your account is the biggest moment of your account. Clearly, they say that all the time. Don't ask who they are. Then because we have way too many characters I want to try and level up, I am not going to bring him to level 90, but I am instead going to get him up to 81. And I will do the same thing for Fischl, so I don't make that mistake again. Chevreuse might have to wait. No, maybe I could get some of these. I only needed 5 more. And of course, Bennett wants them too, but we just have so many pyro characters, which reminds me, I'm supposed to be trying to build her at some point. I really don't have much more to convert after this, but I was able to convert enough to allow us to ascend Chevreuse. And then she actually does need to get leveled, which is a bit unfortunate. I guess I'll be dumping a lot of resin into the pyro Registine because both Bennett and Jianling are going to need those drops as well as these. This is all probably going to get cut out because it'll be really boring to watch, but I'm gonna go try and collect all of the necessary these materials for Bennett, Lanyan, and maybe I'll like grab some of these along the way. And of course I need to go farm those as well. I'm definitely not gonna get enough to max ascend them, but I will get as many as I can. So I shall see you all shortly. No, definitely not shortly. You know what? I'll actually time it and I'll figure out exactly how long it took. 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 28 seconds. We got all the bells that Chevreuse needs. Bennett now has all of his Windwheel Asters. Lanyan doesn't have every Clearwater Jade she's gonna need, but that's pretty much all that I could get right now because some areas are locked behind quests. Sethos also doesn't have everything because these are such a pain to farm, and a bunch of them are locked behind, I assume, quests. And Jianling now has all of the chilies that she's gonna need. However, I did just check something, and if we collect a couple of whatever these drops are, we are able to max ascend Gaming's weapon. He looks thrilled. I am visiting the blacksmith every day, and I still do not have nearly enough weapon XP. So for now, it's just gonna go to level 81. I am mildly confused because we can ascend the slingshot. I didn't farm any of this right now. Maybe I just got some of the drops that I didn't have, but I thought I would have ascended it if I did. Though I'm not complaining because I can just ascend it and I can ascend it again. So I really don't know what happened there. Sethos is very slowly becoming built. So I figure we'll pay another visit to this guy. I think I actually would rather fight this over the crab because the crab shield was so annoying to deal with. Though I will say in the crab fight, nobody ever died. And already in the first attempt of this fight, 2 characters have died. Though in my defense, one of them was when the character wasn't even on the field anymore. so I never really count those. 3 drops. 3 drops for my troubles. That's what we're gonna get. I called it. And there it isn't. Ooh, we just hit a 39,000 with Gaming. We did get 3 drops the second time. And with my remaining 58 resin, if we get 3 drops again, then we can ascend Sethos. Moment of truth. Do we get a little lucky? Ooh, we actually do. Guess that means I'm off to do, you guessed it, more farming. Oh, I did see in the Genshin Impact live stream, I didn't actually watch it, but I heard that we are getting a free Aurora run in the next update. That will be huge because, as I've said many times, I really do like Electrocharged. And then, yeah, as many of you pointed out in the last episode, I was saying I'd really like some more Hydro 4-stars. You guys reminded me there are only 3 in the entire game, and we already have 2 of them. That is slightly concerning. So I guess we might be seeing a lot of Barbara and Candace in the series. Oh, and something else that I was doing while collecting up materials before is I was trying to grab any of the oculi that I came across. So I have 21 extra. We could put that in the statue, level it up twice. You would think this is something I already would have maxed out, but you would be wrong. Oh, and I had just enough to level this one as well. 3 level ups for the statues is pretty nice. Back to our upgrading spree. Lanyan can be ascended, and I'm gonna wait on leveling. And Mr. Sethos can also be ascended. I guess I will go ahead and level him up, and then I'll see what I can do with Lanyan. Oh, I can max her. Okay, that's good. I'm aware that Sethos wants to be on a crit circlet, not attack percent, but I don't really have a better one at the moment, and this is just to get him on the 4-piece set. We have enough pieces to at least be kind of what he wants, and then we do have a nice flower. I don't know how much I can level this up, but I want to try so that I can be nice and disappointed. Let's see. Attack, you know what? I'll take attack percent. I shouldn't have said that. No, wait, no more attack percent. Crit. Crit? Okay, crit. EM. EM is fine, but crit is there. Fun fact, I like crit, yes. This time, EM again. And more EM. Well, I mean, I'm still gonna use it. Roll crit rate. Roll crit rate. Roll. Okay. Roll crit damage. ER. ER is not bad to have. Let me roll that again. Okay, more ER. As long as it dodges the defenses, I don't mind it. And this one is EM. We'll just power that up once. HP percent, no thank you. Then we want electro damage for the goblet. Why? Oh, right, noblesse. I was like, why is Bennett on electro damage? I don't really have a good electro damage goblet. You can hold on to this for now. So they're not all leveled, but at least he has some artifacts. He'll get more crit rate through the slingshot, which I could ascend if I go farm these guys again. I would love to be lazy and not go farm them, but I mean, I'm gonna have to do it at some point. I guess that point might as well be now. Sethos, here you go. Your weapon is ascended again. I don't know if I can level it. I can. Very nice. So your crit rate's gonna look insane, right? It's gonna be like so. Next on the upgrading block, I think I want to try to max out the black tassel. This should be relatively easy, or at least that's the delusion that I'm choosing to believe. For once though, my delusion was correct. I did have to go around and farm the Geovishaps, I think they're called, as well as a couple more Hilichurls, but yet another weapon is now max ascended. Once again, I'm just gonna bring it up to level 81. Then I had stopped upgrading the slingshot, but if I go farm some more of the Fatui agents, I can upgrade it again. So I figure, why not? And bada bing, bada boom, another weapon ascended. I actually can max it as well if I can get more of these. All right, listen up, Sucrose. I need lots of, okay, now we need lots of extras. 1 is not a lot in my opinion. I think I've been to every spot that these spawn that I can remember, which means the interactive map is our last hope. You know what's kind of crazy? In all of Fontaine, there is only 1 Fatui agent over here, and in all of Natlin, there are 0. There goes the only Fontanian, the only Fatui agent in Fontaine. There are some more that I have not yet taken out, but none of them are going to be very easy for me to get to. So, Sucrose, would you be so kind as to duplicate some of these materials? I just need 1 extra. 1. Okay, guess I'm going to farm. Up the mountain we go. Oh, I guess we can get the glitchy chest while we're up here. The locked chest. I don't really understand why they do it this way. Oh, where are you going? I don't know why they do it this way, but if you climb behind it, you can claim it. Not entirely sure of the logic behind that. Also, this Fatui agent might be below me. That or I need to pop all these. All right, that was not the answer. We gotta go down. There's this guy. Oh, I can't. Can you come to me? Because I can't come to you. Oh, but there's another one. Oh, and they're both here. Isn't that just wonderful? These guys do not understand the concept of waiting for their turn. However, it did give us what we needed. And would you look at that? Yet another weapon max ascended. How does he keep getting away with it? Well, the answer is he won't for very much longer because I don't think I can level up any more weapons. I'm gonna just use as many of these as it takes to get to level 81. There we go. And that is all the weapon leveling that we can do. So I seem to be running into a little bit of an issue. I was trying to use the characters that have a bit more investment to make 2 teams because I wanted to go attempt the Abyss, but Chevers pretty much has to go on an overloaded team. So essentially this has to be one team with either Gaming or Sethos in that slot. Obviously Sethos works really well in an aggravate team, but official, you know, we only got one of those. So I could put Sethos in the overload team and then the Gaming team becomes this, which would be okay if this character was actually built. But she kind of isn't. So I'm gonna go through and try to upgrade what I can, which is going to involve leveling up 4-star artifacts. Usually I don't like doing that, but these actually roll well for some reason. 4 stars are just better than 5-star. What can I say? Okay, so Kaya's build currently is on Harbinger of Dawn, and he's okay. Attack is kind of low because I'm running no attack percents here. Oh gosh, and then you're on whatever this is. Nah, that's great. That's fine. It's so fine. Oh, that isn't though. Hey, we're finally getting a good one. Max that out. Of course, he had to go back into the HP. I know this is obviously not the set that she wants to be on. I could put that on Gaming because his crit rate's really low. So I'm going to put this on you and then swap it with Gaming's. Oh no, that's not good. I also did see that I can finally take Bennett off of electro damage. So now Gaming has 30 crit rate to start with. It's still not enough. Jianling has some stats. Who else was I just messing with? Bennett's at 20,000 HP. Why do you have a 3-star artifact? There. Now he's at 24,000 HP. 200% ER. Seth. Oh, I forgot to power those up. It is not looking great, and I suppose that's kind of putting it nicely. Also, when Gaming is on an EM-based team like Melt, it's probably better to put him back on the Pain Slasher. Although for Melt specifically, we're not doing Hydro Electro stuff. We do get the EM, but I'm just gonna leave it. I really do think Diona would fit nicely on this team. It's just that she's currently level 1. Though for right now, I'm farming these, which was for a reason that I forget, because I took like a 20-minute detour to try to figure out teams. I was farming those to try and get Sethos' talents above level 1. This is about to be the saddest Abyss attempt you will ever see. There we go, all the way up to level 4 for the normal attacks. That's so much. Send help. Last time we went to floor 10 chamber 3 and we got 17 stars. Okay. Sethos second half, Gaming first half. I would love to do something like that, but unfortunately I have to do this. What if I do that and then this? It feels kind of sad to not use Overload, which is the thing that we've kind of been building this entire time. Also, let me just check on something. What? Oh boy. It's gonna be so fine. Oh, this is not fine. This is so not fine. Here we go. Crit, yes, please. This is floor 9. 9 is fine. We should be a-okay. You know, I put Gaming on the side because I wanted Lanyan for dealing with multiple enemies. And I forgot that we swapped the team, so she's not here anymore. Maybe it'll be okay. Oh, also, I haven't used this character yet. Like when we first got him, we played with him a little bit. So yeah, this will be great. Don't know when Lanyan's supposed to hit the field, so we'll do that there. We'll go for this and then that. Oh, this is not good. Cole's off-field Dendro application is just, it just doesn't exist basically. It goes up and then 4 seconds later, it's down again. Yeah, we should be okay for floor 9, but past that, I don't think these teams are gonna work. There's no energy recharge on like anyone here. All right, ready? Boom, bang, go back, and then spam. And, you know, I might not even want to put this in the video because of how embarrassing it is. I was going to go and try the Imaginarium Theater, but then I remembered the problem that we have on Geo only with that, and even on my main. I just don't have a ton of characters built, and so on those accounts, I struggle because you need a lot of different characters. If I then tried to do that on this account, we kind of know how that'll go. In theory, though, this could kind of work if Cole has like 800% ER. Until then, Lanyan is actually kind of the DPS on this. No, No one said DPS. There just is no DPS on that side. Okay, so floor 11. We've learned our lesson. I don't think we can bring Sethos yet. What if I just didn't even bring a DPS? I am a genius. I bring a rainbow team instead. Also, where's my sacrificial fragments for Sucrose? Right now, she's on a level 20 emerald orb. These truly are desperate times. I don't even know if she's on Viridescent. She probably isn't. Okay, so I'm realizing very quickly, bringing this team may have been a mistake. To everybody's surprise. Because clearly this team looks like it'd be insane, right? Right? No, just me? Okay. This time it's working a little bit better. Well, that is until the enemies have more than a few HP. Floor 10, chamber 3, I think this is as far as we made it last time. Let's see if we'll be able to beat it. I assume we will. However, going past this is probably not gonna happen. It's crazy how much upgrading I feel like we've been doing, and yet when we step into the Spiral Abyss, I don't feel like there's been any progress. And I'm not very confident we're gonna be getting 3 stars here, because we need to beat it with 7 minutes remaining. And I cannot even state how slow this side is. It is terrible. Whoever put these characters together as a team in here, absolute idiot. How is it that through upgrading characters, our time has gotten worse in the Abyss? That should not be possible. I can't even use the excuse of, oh, it's different enemies, because it's not. 9 and 10 stayed exactly the same. Already lost 3 stars, not even on the second half. How am I so good at this game? I will attempt floor 11. If we can get at least 1 star in here, I think that's better than what we did last time, and that'll make me feel a little bit better. Though my expectations right now are just through the floor. But I decided it's probably my best interest to bring the team that we've been using the most. Then at least we have 1 good team or 1 decent team. First half still takes a while. And then this is not gonna work. This is just not gonna work. But let's try it out. We're going for rainbows. And then Lanyan can just swirl it all. In my head, this went a lot better than what it just did. It seems like I'm gonna be stuck in a world of disappointment. Can you stop blocking every single attack I throw at you? They only do like 4 damage anyways. You don't even have to block it. Ah, that's always good. That helps out the cause a lot. You better kill him before he heals. Thank goodness. Oh no. It's so fine though. I can still get a star. I actually have them exactly where I want them. 1 whole star. Yeah, let's continue. Why not? 20% attack. That's bound to get me 3 stars. I don't see how it doesn't. I already forget what's in here, but it says 2 enemies, so I'm assuming it's just gonna be this and then a whole boss. That seems to be what they like to do these days. They give me a false sense of security. Oh, not a boss? That's wild. This was so much easier than the first one. Zhanling is dead, but let's be honest, she wasn't doing anything for us anyways. She's like level 40. Talents are all level 1. This is kind of a satisfying team to use if you just don't pay attention to how small the numbers are. Ooh. This will not be fun. They're so tanky. And for why? Yeah, okay, you know what? I don't need to sit through this. There's no reason. All right, you know what? This is how we can test out if our upgrades have made any difference. Farming in this domain used to be a nightmare. Is it now any better? We're definitely hitting higher damage. There's some 32,000s in there from our plunges. And the rotations are definitely faster in that more characters are getting their bursts up in time. I still just dislike this domain overall. Any domain with multiple waves is not fun to farm. But if we remember back to when we were first trying to farm artifacts, it was about 3+ minutes per run. Even when we went into co-op, it was about 3+ minutes. And now it's still about 2 minutes. Okay, this time I tried to go as fast as I could. And 139. But I mean, our team feels more like a team. Let's all agree that my team is great, big improvements, and this domain just sucks. Actually, now that I think about it, hitting the ranged one first is probably more time efficient because the other one might also end up getting hit as it tries to melee rush me like that. I'm keeping this. So using that strategy, we get a 128 clear time, and I feel a bit better about that. Why does the game love giving these out? Like, sorry Genshin, but I'd like to actually improve these characters. The lasts of our resin gets us some strong box fodder. You want to know something pretty sad? We have some new banners coming to the game with... Oh, I actually didn't look at these yet. I knew about her, but not about these two. Oh my gosh, there's so many good options. And those banners come out in 19 hours. But unfortunately, this video has to go up before then, so we have to wait until next time to actually do the polls. Now, a C1 Gaming would be fantastic. A C1 Chevreuse, it's okay. It's not really what I want out of those 3 options, but it's not a bad constellation. However, that new 4-star, I don't actually know how to say their name. I think it's like Iansan, or at least based on looking at it, that's what I'm going to say. I don't know what she does, but I've seen so many people saying that if I get her on this account, it's going to be so good for us. So I'm looking forward to that, but we have to wait. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, I will see you all next time.